you're not in a relationship to stay in that relationship for a certain amount of time. You're in that relationship because you want it to evidently be something else, something more. Same mindset is what wins at the end of the day. It doesn't matter the career choice. It matters how well you guys work together, what the pros and the cons that's going on in your life.
Okay, so that's one of the keys you think in terms of like a successful relationship?
Most definitely.
Are there any other things that factor into being successful in a relationship?
Communication. And I'm not just saying communication in general. It's communicating to comprehend, to then add into your daily life. Because there's people that try to communicate and they don't comprehend. You need to communicate to understand. And that's what a lot of people fail to do. That's another one. So there's communication, talking about financial status. Then there's talking about family, future family. Like if you really love this person and you really want a future with them, you're not in a relationship to stay in that relationship for a certain amount of time. You're in that relationship because you want it to evidently be something else, something more. And it's going to be a waste of time if you're in that relationship just because you want one thing. Yeah. So you always have to make sure you're talking about stuff that's going to happen later on, just in case. Because when it does come to that, and you guys don't have the same beliefs, then it could clash. And that could be another, like, it's going to be a waste of time.
Yeah.
So you always have to talk about the things that you guys have gone through so you can understand how you are now, so that you can understand what needs to be done in the future.
Mm-hmm. So even early into a relationship, that's something that you think about immediately. You're always thinking long term.
Yeah.
You don't ever kind of just like play it by ear, like, okay, I'm starting to date this guy. We are in a committed relationship, but I'm not gonna just say, I'm looking 5 years down the line with him. I'm seeing where it goes. Like you.
That takes time. It takes time to build to that. Sometimes it takes months. Like it takes a few months or even years for some like certain couples to get to that conversation. But this is where the similarities between you two come into play, like your mindset and your morals and all of that. Like if you guys, like I just don't want to waste my time.
Yeah.
Like if I'm a few months into the relationship and we're telling each other I love you and all this stuff, like we have to sit down and talk about certain things.
Yeah.
Because you can't love someone and not talk about the things that need to be talked about.
How soon do you bring that kind of topic up?
The minute I know we both feel comfortable with each other 100%, and that usually takes time.
Yeah.
So there's not a specific time range, if not how comfortable you are with your partner.
Okay.
And I'm not ashamed to bring anything up. So it's like, even when it comes to sex, even when it comes to other stuff, I'm like, yo, what do you like? What do you want to do? So I understand my partner a lot more.
Yeah. And he's been receptive. Well, your current boy's been real receptive.
Yes. Because he's the same exact person as me. Like, we're the same, so we understand a lot of things.